Played well out there today.
Yeah, you know, first round of the year, always anxious to get started. Felt like I had a very good warm-up. Took me a little while to get really comfortable, to trust what I've been working on, but figuring out that the trust was stronger than the rest, so I hit a lot of great shots. I also must say I feel like I left a lot of shots out there. I mean, I three-putted a couple of greens, stupid three-putts really, but also like felt like I played good and gave myself a lot of bird chances, putted for the most part well. But it was a little bit of a mixture. But 66 opening round, very, very happy.
Questions, please, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you. Where's my helper?
Suzann, looked like a couple of nice little saves, so on 12 and 14 out of the bunker as well, just sort of maybe kick-started your confidence?
12... 12, yeah. 12 was an easy up and down. 14 was a very poor tee shot. Not trusting what I should do at all. Really was short-sighted. Hit a great sand save. And then decided to hit driver on 15. Almost got to the green. So I really just trying to trust. I've got some extra yardage in the bag, so I'm just really trying to take advantage of those. And I guess if you look at the scorecard, I played all the par 5s pretty good today. Even though I wasn't in pole position on some of the holes, I managed to somehow get a birdie. So ideal conditions today. I don't think you can ask for any better. So this is the second row it's been like this. I don't expect this to stay like this. So from great conditions, feeling good with my game, I feel like 66 was a great score today.
Can you just tell us quickly about the drive on 13? I mean, it's an absolute bomb you've hit down there. Do you do stats? 13. Do you know how far that went? 13. Have you not seen my guns? That's all I've been doing this off-season. Yeah. We had you about 280, is that about right? That's nothing. I hit drives at home that was much further than that.
He's stumped. He's got nothing more to say. That's it.
No follow-up. I got it like that.
None.
Suzann, there are a couple scenarios this week that if you finish solo second or better, you'll take over as #1 in the Rolex rankings. I know walking in you just said that you don't really care, but is that really true?
Yeah, it is really true. I really just want to see how good I can be. I know I'm good. If I play like I did today and trust my swing and trust what I'm working on, I just want to see how far I can get. And I don't really measure myself up against other players, especially not competitors. I measure my game, always have towards the guys. I think I have the most to learn from them. Just really trying to take baby steps to get better every day. Yeah, I ain't gonna finish this game before I feel like I reach my potential.
What do you think is your potential? Do you have a goal that you're reaching for?
We'll see. Time will show.
The way that you finished the round, do you sort of feel like you're excited by the way you finished it? You're kind of eager to get back out there. You know, did you feel like you sort of were playing your best golf towards that?
I felt like it took me a couple of holes to kind of get comfortable. One thing is to go out and play practice rounds and always have a second ball in the pocket to drop down if the first one didn't kind of go where you wanted it to be. But today it's all in. Got to play the ball as it lies, and there's a little different story when you have to put a score on the scorecard. But it was nice to kind of feel a little bit of a pump again, feel the heart, and go for the shots you want to hit, and see how you kind of execute them.
Have you actually really been spending a lot of time in the gym in the off-season? Is that what was a big focus for you?
Well, for me, being strong, being fit is actually complementing my swing. I've always liked to work out, and in the winter, obviously, I have a lot more time. At one point, I thought I had almost overdone it. But I'm feeling good, feeling energized, and like I said, it's complementing what I'm trying to achieve with my swing. So trying to get more speed, so a bit more explosive.
On Tuesday, I think it was, Suzann, you're on the practice fairway and your caddy, I presume it was, had an iPad and you were interacting with your coach?
Yeah, I use a lot of different devices. FaceTime is a great one. Other times you use videos and you send them off as emails, and there's just so much different analyze programs and stuff. And sometimes it's just nice to get a little bit of a good eye looking what you're doing. But overall, I feel very good. I've done a good job at home, so it's just small bits and pieces.
Where was your coach at the time when you were doing that interaction with him?
It was actually just a friend. It wasn't actually too much of a coach. No.
Okay. You were listening to him a lot.
Well, he was cracking up with jokes, and that's what we needed at the time.
So he's a funny friend.
Funny friend. Okay. I got a lot of funny friends.
Thanks.
Is there any male golfers that you particularly like the way they play?
Well, I think overall, I think the guys are more creative with the golf ball. They hit more shots, and which I've always. That's kind of how I play. I don't just kind of hit a straight shot. I usually work the ball towards certain pins, and I just feel like I learn a lot from watching the best male golfers play. Even just watching them on telly, you can see kind of how they're using their different shot making to attack certain pins. You see some girls out here do that, but not as many as on the guys. And I've been fortunate enough to play and practice a lot of the best guys in the world, and learned a lot.
Because these courses demand different shot making than a lot of the courses you play for the rest of the year, do you carry the same 14 clubs in your bag, or do you kind of mix it up a little bit because of the questions that courses like this ask you?
No, I usually stick with my 14 clubs. Last year at St. Andrews I was playing a little bit around with the bounce and the wedges because the ground's so firm. Other than that, I'm pretty stock. I got a driver 3-wood and a hybrid. Then my 4-iron is my first iron, and that pretty much suits every course that I play. But definitely it's fun to come out and play a course like this where it really demands certain tee shots. And it's just fun to take stuff on and see if you can execute. Steve?
Suzann, we hear a lot from the Australian players, obviously, about the importance of this event. But for someone like you, is this a big tournament on the schedule for you?
Every tournament that I come to is I'm here to win. It doesn't really matter if we're here or in Sweden, Norway, America. I play to win, and I love coming here. I've had some good results here in the past. I think it's a good way to kickstart a new season. This will be my first tournament of 4 in a row. So if I can take some good stuff from this week, that's kind of what I'm looking for, and kind of keep building towards craft.
Do the courses entice you down here, or it just works well for your schedule? Is that a factor for you or not?
Well, I think if you were to pick, I think this is actually quite a tough course. If I could actually choose, I would like to play this as a third event, not the first. But at the same time, it's a good challenge. You got to execute, and there's no bailout. And that's how you're going to get your games quite sharp. So playing 4 rounds here is going to really help the game develop.
You mentioned your swing speed and trying to get your swing faster. What is the swing speed, and how does it compare to last year?
Well, I'm actually I'm hitting it further with the driver, which is nice. I have an extra gear if I really want to. I think I managed to get the club head speed up to 102 over the winter, which is quite good for me. Ball speed over 150 at a good one. So just hitting my driver with a lot less spin, so it actually flies a long way and actually runs. And the same with the iron, pretty much. But overall, I mean, you're just trying to do tweaks here and there. I feel like I've had a great driver in the past. It's always been quite easy to find in the middle of the fairway, but sometimes also feel like I should have another 10 or 15 in the bag, which I now have. So just a little bit of change in shaft and increased loft on the driver, so higher launch, less spin.
And are you saying that that's compared to last year? Or?
Yeah, that's to last year, well, actually to the last driver I've had in the bag. So it's just small changes. I mean, the equipment is there to help you if you can really find the right match for you. So very happy with all my clubs at the moment, and just really trying to continue working hard on my putting. Today was the good was good and the bad was not so good, but I guess that's how it is.